We're talking about baby names. So what are some inappropriate names for your baby that you have seen or heard of? Or if you had a kid name, what would be considered off limits that your spouse could not use even if they really wanted to use it? Because there's a woman that had named her kid and it had gone viral for the wrong reasons. So Matt, you said that you had a lot of names. Do you want to go first?
Oh, I can rattle off a million for you right now.
Sure, go for it.
I'll start with my favorite one I've ever heard in my life.
Okay.
There's a real person's legal name on their birth certificate. You ready for this?
Okay.
So he is currently a college football player at LSU, Louisiana State University. Mm-hmm. His name, first, middle, last, right? Mm-hmm. The coldest is his first name.
The coldest?
His middle name is To Ever Do It. I swear, this is on his birth certificate. His last name is just Crawford. It's boring.
The coldest.
The coldest to ever do it, Crawford. That is the man's legal name. His parents are like, and they ask his parents, why'd you pick that name? They go, oh, simply, he's the coldest to ever do it. And I'm like, wow, all right.
What month was he born in?
I don't even know.
Was it like December or something?
I don't know, but like, no, he's
July.
I don't know. And it's like, he was destined to be an athlete. And I'm like, no, you were praying the name would work out.
I wonder if those pain meds made his mom feel the coldest.
I don't understand. Like, if that was my name, I think I'd have to legally change it just because I feel.
I know. Well, he's actually using it as an athlete to his strength because he has some endorsement with like an AC company. I swear to you, that's real.
Worked out.
I mean, yeah, he's
air conditioning
lucky.
company is, I'm the coldest, and this is the coldest AC. Like, it's a whole thing.
He's lucky it worked out for him. But if he was just some random ass Mo on the street and someone just said, "Oh, hey, look at this guy," and he's doing like telephone poles, you know,
I agree.
not like he's doing them physically,
telephone
like he's
poles.
like fixing them. Calm down.
I'm like, what does that even mean?
How do you go into a job interview like, okay, they call you and it's like, the coldest over here. Is this a joke? No.
That's literally like, if you're ever watching Practical Jokes, you're like, Hingle McCringle. That's another one. Like, Crandus McBasketball. You ever see that? Like, Crandus McBasketball?
I have seen, I was actually watching, what's it called? I was watching Impractical Jokers the other day while I was playing Scrabble, and I saw the episode.
That's gotta be distracting.
It kind of was, because I was watching the episode where they jumped through the cereal boxes at the supermarket, and they had to lie about, that it was a legal problem about the setup in the store.
Yep.
I saw that one. But I feel like still, again, like, you're not, I don't know, man. I just feel like...
That's a guy's legal name. The coldest to ever do it, Crawford.
That is interesting.
Do you have any other ones that can top that, or is that your biggest one?
That may be the best. I have so many, though. I'm thinking, like... What do you got?
Sorry, I saw this TikTok. It was like a couple months ago, and basically it was like like those cute little like aesthetic videos where like they don't show the face, like cute like bed sheets, you know what I'm saying, and like a cute little song. And the girl made a video, and it was like names that I think are so beautiful sounding, but like you can't use because of like what they are basically. But like if so, it's like a cute name. Does that make sense?
So what was it?
I get what you're saying.
Like pretty sounding words, but like they just can't be names. Guess what they were? Ready?
What?
This wasn't even satire. It was chlamydia. That make a pretty name.
Excuse me?
And slavery.
What?
The comments had a field day.
I've heard of naming your kid like Liberty or Freedom or something. That's the total opposite. Literally the opposite, though. So that's wow.
Okay, what? Does she want to name her kid gonorrhea too? Wow.
Maybe. That'd
That's
be
the
cute,
dog.
twins.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Honestly, like it would be a pretty name, chlamydia.
Could you stop it? Go outside.
Could you imagine, like, you're calling your family at dinner and be like, hey, they all have normal names, but chlamydia. It's like, John, come here. And it's like, oh, chlamydia, dinner's ready. And then poor chlamydia gets to the table and he's like, why is he John and I'm chlamydia?
No, imagine it's spelled exactly like chlamydia, but it's pronounced like but it's pronounced like chlamydia. So you go to college, and then you go to college, and they're doing roll call. It's like chlamydia, and then you have to raise your hand and be like, it's chlamydia.
I would literally only call this person Clap forever.
Ew.
No, my friend's name is Anil, but it's spelled Anil. But it's Anil.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
I feel like Maggie is a name that I could never, ever name a kid. Just because
Maggie.
That is the calmest we've heard now.
I feel like Maggie...
Chlamydia, we're done with
name.
the coldest to ever do it, and Jamie just goes Maggie.
Because I feel Maggie reminds me of like those like mop type dogs, and I feel like I can never think of a person.
And Cooper.
Cooper?
It's a dog name.
Listen, we all have names that like we'll never name our kids solely in the fact that we had a bad relationship with the person associated with that name. Like, because for me, I have the exact same thing with someone with that name. So.
Oh, okay. I also feel like the name Angel is a no for me. I feel like that's just insinuating, my child, my husband is an angel. No, listen. Not everyone is an angel. You're not going to name your kid Devil, are you?
No, you're insinuating that they're going to have a certain kind of job one day.
Whoa.
I don't know.
No pun intended.
Name like Crystal.
Yeah, like one of those.
Oh, I didn't understand. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here like, what? Are they going to bring people to heaven? I'm sitting here like, what?
Sort of.
Oh, okay.
In a way.
Okay.
I got a name.
Different type of heaven.
Yeah, what do you got?
I got this from a TV show, and it bothered me when they did this on the TV show. They named their little baby girl Baby.
Stop.
It is so lazy. They spent an entire episode coming up with names for the child, and they came up with Baby is so perfect. Like, what are you doing? That kid is a teenager.
That is literally the same as when a child gets a stuffed animal and they go, "This is Barry." That's just like a teddy bear. Like, that's the same concept.
Like they came out being like to the family, like, okay, this is baby Michaelina, and then they're like, okay,
This is baby.
hi Michaelina, and they're like, no, baby. It's like, yeah, I know you're a baby. No, the baby's name is Baby. It's like,
Who was on first? I don't know.
That's like Michael Jackson naming his kid Blanket.
Oh, I forgot that happened.
Yeah.
No.
I actually saw pictures on Facebook the other day of
What is Blanket? I'm looking at
what
Jackson.
Blanket looks
I'm looking
like
at
now.
Blanket Jackson.
Yeah, wait, how old is Blanket
He's
now?
got to be in his 20s now.
Didn't like Michael Jackson hold him over the railing?
Yeah.
I remember that.
If my name was Blanket, I would have to do the same thing as your.
Oh, no, it's not his legal name.
Really?
No.
His legal name is Prince,
Maybe he changed.
but it's not much better. But it's
Really?
Prince,
I always thought it was
Prince
Blanket.
Michael Jackson Jr. is his full real legal name.
Why do we all call him Blanket then?
I don't understand why he did Prince when I thought Michael and Prince had problems.
Maybe that's why. Maybe Prince is like naming your kid Blanket or calling him Prince or whatever.
Maybe he just wanted to put a blanket over Prince.
Boom! My goodness, Jamie!
I did it.
I have a few more names for you. I was on my phone because I was looking up athlete names. I can't think of them all off the top of my head, but sports have the best names ever. Let's see. Dick Trickle. That's a real guy's legal name.
Of course.
Okay.
There was a baseball player in the 1800s named Cannonball Titcomb. That's a real name.
I wonder if you like doing cannonballs in the pool.
Oh, my boyfriend, he was in his platoon for the army. He had this guy named DeLong Wang.
Oh, here, I just found a girl's name.
We hijacked this bit on Jamie so fast.
Okay.
I just found the girl's name that's really terrible. Arson.
Besides chlamydia?
Yeah, Arson.
Stop it right now.
Let's just name our kids after felonies and STDs. It'll be great, honey.
She would go so well with the coldest one.
The coldest in
Wow.
What would they name their kid then?
The coldest in arson? I don't know.
Guess.
Mid.
I can't.
Room temperature is the child.
Steamy. That'd be good.
There you go.
You said what?
Steamy.
That's what I thought you said.
Listen, that's better than Stormy.
I was about to say, Stormy's a terrible name.
Yeah, that's
Kylie
terrible.
Jenner is torturing her poor dog.
I love that you and I are on the same wavelength right now.
Oh my god.
That's cute.
Is it
No.
just
Stormy's
me?
a horrible name, and she spelled it wrong too.
Stormy, you look just like mommy, baby.
Ew, stop it. I feel like, ew, I'm like cringing over here. I feel like a lot of people are named Sean, and I'm not trying to like, I'm not trying to come at anybody personally, but I feel like there's just so many spellings of the name Sean that it's ridiculous.
Personally, anyone named Sean, I refuse to associate with that person.
Wow, that's a big... Call in 516-572-7440.
If your name is Sean, call in the show and defend yourself.
No.
My second cousin, my cousin's cousin is Sean White.
No.
Call 516-572-7440 if you have a name that you think is inappropriate to name your child, or you have an issue with the name Sean, because
I'm talking to you out there, all Sean's out there. Call in the show.
Matt wants to have a fight. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I got a bone to pick with. I got another one.
But I feel like there's just so many spellings for the name Sean. There's S-E-A-N, then there's
That's the right way.
S-H-A-W-N, and
There's
then...
Sean White's way, S-H-A-U-N.
Yes, there's that way too. And it's like, dude, how many times are you going to say the name Sean? And I thought it was... One time I thought the name was Shuan because it was...
Shuan.
Goodness. Yeah, but what about my
Shuan,
name?
and then at the end of the day, it's shoe off when you go in the house.
Yeah, guys, I have an announcement. My name is now Sean. No, but my name is spelled like so many different ways.
Oh,
too,
when I
though.
saw Sean, S-E-A-N, I thought it was Sheen.
I thought it was seen
Jamie.
when I was a kid. I thought it was seen.
Yeah, me too.
I got
Like,
it.
like Sheen, Scene,
But
whatever.
I really thought Sean Paul was a rapper or whatever he is.
I just feel like the Seans need to end.
No, you know what needs
like
to
Big
end?
Scene. Like,
Oh my god.
No, you know what needs to end?
Yeah.
The fact that someone actually named their kid Burger.
Burger?
Burger, like the food you get at McDonald's.
I've heard that as a last name, but it's not spelled like hamburger.
No, it's spelled.
But-
This is actually spelled
Boiger.
like hamburger, like BURGER.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
like okay, like were you craving a burger like when you were giving birth? Like what is going on here?
They're
I
gonna
mean-
grow up vegan.
Wouldn't that be fun though? Like I know pregnant women go through cravings. You name your kid after your craving. If that was the case, why didn't it be sour Skittles? My mom knows it.
Sushi.
I
That's
think
fitting. I see it.
I think mine would be
Sour
Little Skittles.
I think mine would be watermelon.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good.
Skittles not a terrible name. It's better than DeColdest and Baby.
That's the nickname my best friend and I gave when we were in high school to talk about
Skittles?
her crush. Yeah, Skittles.
Does anybody
Why did
else
I have that too? I think in middle school I had the exact same experience. I swear.
Does anybody else have a name that they consider to be inappropriate to name a kid, or
Chaos.
I've heard that too.
I feel like that's a correct one though.
You would name a child Chaos.
I feel like that's
So,
not.
so you're
bad
not
one.
going with Angel. You're going with Chaos.
Because children are
Oh, yeah.
chaotic.
I would rather take
But they're gonna
chaotic
grow
over
up to be old people
Angel.
named Chaos.
Yeah, because they are chaotic. Because we should not be having children.
Change the CH to a K. Chaos.
There's actually a bad guy in a video game. I swear, that's real.
No.
Oh yeah,
Custard.
Chaos.
like the General Custard.
Jamie, how come we're talking about this?
That's a great question.
Yes,
Sorry.
we're talking about this because a woman had named her son, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess like this woman had her best friend over, and I guess they were just having a good time, just having a conversation. And the best friend said, "Wow, I can't believe you gave your son naughty boy names."
Please.
What?
Wait. His name is Naughty Boy name.
So
Is there a naughty girl name?
So she has two sons, Aaron and Lewis.
Okay.
Okay.
After the two Scottish Isles. And although she loved the names at first, I guess her best friend just said, hey, these are really naughty, and she's really brave to have picked these names out.
Ew.
I don't even understand.
I don't like the word naughty in general, but go on.
So it says that the woman who had the kid, her husband has Scottish roots, and I guess they were always trying to use names that were more towards Scottish, and I don't understand why.
Name your kid Haggis.
Well, they say the first son's name is Aaron, but it's pronounced Aaron.
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 Well, Aaron, like he went for Aaron.
What?
Is she gonna name her daughter Jaqueline?
And
Jaqueline.
they said if their second child was a girl, they would have named her Sky. But their second child turned out to be a boy, so they named him Lewis. And the friend had just said, "Wow, I can't believe that you just named your kid naughty boy names." And like, I don't even understand like what that means.
May I ask if you understand why you bring up this story?
She's asking us. That's weird, though. I feel like
That's not a weird, odd name though. Like we had much weirder names.
Aaron, I like as a name personally.
Yeah.
Lewis isn't bad either.
Maybe like they were associating it with something else. Like maybe they have
Definitely.
seen adult films and said, "Oh my god, I remember one of my favorite adult actors was Lewis."
This isn't very
Wow,
controversial. I don't know.
I felt like it wasn't either, but like I don't understand. Like
Listen,
how is Lewis just
unless his name is like Denim Lewis or something. I don't know.
What does that even mean?
Denim?
What?
Like the jeans.
But I
you
feel
wear?
like
Denim?
Louis
No, but what does Denim Lewis have to do with anything? What?
I don't know.
my
Louis
friend-
is a dog name.
Louis is a cool name. I like Louis.
It's not like his name is CK Louis.
that would
That's
be bad.
Louis CK.
my
Oh.
friend.
That would be bad.
My friend. His name is Lewis, but it's pronounced Louise. Gets me every
Louise.
time.
So not Louis, it's Louise. Like
Yes.
like an old woman.
you know what? It is like an old woman. Never connected.
It's a guy?
How would you feel though if someone
Louise
just
is a guy.
Yeah.
But how would you feel if someone just went up to you after you named your kid and you took a lot of time with your significant other to pick out these names and then someone just said, "Wow, that's naughty."
You know what I would say? I'd say at least my kid's not name is Drug.
My kid's name isn't Chlamydia. That's naughty.